Well,
divisions are deepening in the EU over liberal values after Hungary passed a new law aimed at halting the spread of LGBT content in schools. Now the Polish education minister is saying his government should copy Hungary's law for itself. Well, the law passed by the Hungarian parliament outlaws the depiction or promotion of LGBT material to children. It bans the sharing of content on homosexuality or gender reassignment to people under 18 in sex education lessons and in films and adverts. The controversial law overshadowed other topics at last week's EU summit, with half of member states, led by Germany and France, voicing their condemnation in a statement. European politicians didn't mince their words when asked to comment on the thorny issue.
I can understand gays and lesbians, but what I don't understand at all are transgender people. If you undergo a sex change operation, you're basically committing a crime of self-harm. These people are really intrinsically disgusting to me.
The Hungarian bill is a shame. This bill clearly discriminates against people on the basis of their sexual orientation. And it goes against all the values, the fundamental values of the European Union. And
I am defending the rights of the homosexual guys, but this law is not about that. It's about the right of the kids and the parents. The law is about that to decide what kind of way the parents would like sexually educate the kids, exclusively belonging to the parents.
I said to Viktor Orban, if you don't like it and you can't comply with that, there is also an alternative, and that's to get out of the union.
Hungary is an interesting case. For me, it's a kind of microcosm of the many other friction lines that we have been observing within the European Union. Let's say ever since 2008-9, it started with the financial crisis. We had a north-south fraction. We had, ever since the migration crisis of 2015, this east-west watershed line. And then over the last 3 years, the so-called Article 7 procedures, which the European Commission launched with regard to both Hungary and Poland when it comes to rule of law. I don't see Hungary quitting or the other 26 kicking out Hungary. That will not be the case. But what we see definitely is this poisonous atmosphere that is there, and that has also triggered inter alia Chancellor Merkel to say, well, we should rethink the veto position when it comes to foreign policy because of Hungary's position with regard to China, with regard to other foreign policy issues. And there will be, I could imagine, also a growing playing against certain rules by the European Union, maybe even from other member states, because as we have seen, 14 EU members signed the petition against Hungary, but the Central and Eastern European states somehow tacitly, implicitly are siding with Hungary. I think there is, from a Hungarian vantage point, from what I've been observing over the last years, is this kind of feeling, you, Brussels, you have no idea about our history, about our culture, about our value set, etc. So there's a real ahistorical speechlessness between Brussels and some member states, and Hungary is one at stake.